三、二、一。
Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is Rita from Sun Group. Today we are going to introduce the shredder and crusher recycling line. Here we are in one of our crusher workshop. We also have the general workshop for the e-waste recycling line and another workshop for the shredder. And now, let me introduce our company, Sun Group. Sun Group is one of the Chinese leading manufacturer of e-waste recycling machines. Our main production are the solar panel recycling line, lithium-ion battery recycling line, PCB recycling line, copperware granulator, and aluminum and plastic recycling line. Actually, we also have some single machines such as the double shaft shredder, single shaft shredder, metal crusher, and flake crusher. And so on. So no matter what kind of e-waste you have or solid waste you have, you can send us inquiries or messages. We will show you the customized scan to you and show you the cost. So for the Sun Group, you will see that here are three names. That are our three subsidiaries. All of the three subsidiaries engaged in the e-waste recycling, and we also have another subsidiary that is for the wet towel machine. So we won't talk much about that. And now let's go to walk around this workshop to introduce the shredder and crusher. You can see here, this is the short, very simple line. This is the shredder and that is crusher. I will introduce these machines one by one. So firstly, your scrap materials will go through this feed conveyor. Yeah, this is one kind of conveyor. We also have other conveyors. So if you have the request for the conveyor, you can send us the drawing or the request. We will equip with you the suitable conveyors. And through this conveyor, the materials will be dropped down this double shaft shredder. This one is this double shaft shredder. This double shaft shredder is for the model 1600. This model is 1600. How we name the model? 1600 millimeter. It means the shredder chamber. You can see this part. Can you come here? Yeah. 1600 millimeter. It means this part from this part to that part. This is the length of the shred chamber. So how we recommend the proper model, it depends on your materials and the processing capacity. For the model is bigger. The discharge will be bigger because for the bigger shredder, its blade, the blade number, the blade thickness will be bigger. So it depends on the discharge will be bigger too, and. You may understand what is the working principle of the double shaft shredder. You will see that this is the reducer, and it also has the motor over there. Yeah, this one. This is the motor, and this is reducer. So when it works, the motor reducer will generate much torque to bring the plates in the shredder in the shredder there has 2 rows of blades. So when the mortar starts, it will generate much torque to bring these two rows of blade to squeeze. So when your materials are dropped into the chamber, yeah, the blade will turn around and to cut the materials into smaller size. And after shredded the materials, the materials will be dropped from the bottom and then go to this discharge conveyor. Yeah, that is a small discharge conveyor, but we can equip you other discharge conveyor too. You can see that this one, yeah, this long one is a bigger one, but we will equip you the proper conveyor based on your shredder model. Yeah, okay. And yeah, this is the electric cabinet. For the recycling line or the mortar will be connected with this cabinet. So for the whole line, you just need one cabinet to control the recycling line. And yeah, it's a very simple cabinet. And for the electric parts, if you have request for the brands such as Schneider and anyway, all kinds of the famous brands, if you want to have, we can customize them for you. And then let's go to another part, that is the conveyor to the metal crusher. You can see this is a very big conveyor, but if your shredder or crusher is a small model, so the conveyor will be a small one too. And let's see, this is a very big metal crusher. This model is 1,600 millimeter too. And you can see that this is the motor of the crusher, and it is the motor connect with the crusher directly. That this is a very good way to connect with the crusher, because it can have much torque than the belt connection, and it can reduce your cost too, because if at this part, if you use the belt will be worn very much, so you need to replace the belt very frequently. It will increase your cost too. And for the metal crusher working principle, you can see that when your materials go from this inlet, and then the materials will be dropped down this chamber. This chamber, they will have the fixed blade, moving blade, and the rotor. So when the mortar starts, the rotor will rotate very fast, fast speed, more than 1,600 rotation per minute. So it is very high speed. And after this, the materials will be heated, so the materials will be cut into very small sizes, and the crusher motor is bigger, and the discharge will be bigger too. For this one now we equipped with the 50 millimeter screen. There has one screen and at the bottom of the crusher, so we can change or control the discharge of the materials. For example, if you think that the 50 millimeter is too small for you, we can exchange the screen for maybe 70 millimeter or 80 millimeter too. So that is adjustable. And then after the crusher, you can see that we will equip with another conveyor. And this conveyor will have to collect the discharges. Because some people said that if the discharges fall down the ground, it will pollute his materials. So it will have to collect the materials. You can put a bigger bag here to collect the materials. And you can see from here the crusher also equipped with this cyclone and this pulse dust collector. Yeah, because like I said just now, that the rotor will rotate in a high speed. So no matter what kind of materials you crushed, it will generate the dust. So these two machines will have to suck all the dust generated during the crushing process. And for this cyclone's purpose is to reduce the pressure of the dust collector, because the dust will go through the cyclone first. The relatively heavier materials will be dropped down from here, and the very light dust will go down from this part, this dust collector. And this is very simple line. But if your materials are very complex, for example, the the engine shell of the car, it have the aluminum and iron and plastic, right? So if you want to shred this kind of materials, you need to go to the shredder first and then crusher. But however, the shredder and crusher, you may want to ask what kind of materials I can shred. Actually, for this question, I would like to say that almost all kinds of materials will be fit for the shredder and crusher. But it also depends on your material itself. For example, most of people will ask the shredder to shred the car engine, and like I said just now, that for the shell can be shredded by the shredder, but it cannot shred the engine completely. You need to remove the shaft firstly, and the shell can be shredded by this recycling line. And and for the glass, actually for the glass, it also fit for this double shaft shredder. But I think most of clients will have requests for the discharge size. For example, most people will ask the glass powders. So it can, if your discharge request is very small, like powders, it will not fit for the double shaft shredder, but it will be fit for the crusher. And like I said before that, at the bottom of the crusher, we will equip with a screen. So once your glass go to this crusher through the fast rotation of the rotor, firstly your glass will be heated into powders, and the screen will have to control the discharge size. And normally our screen size will be 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter, until 10 millimeter. So that size will be okay too. And for the plastic, most people will ask for the double shaft shredder to shred their plastic. But what kind of plastic you would like to recycle? For example, if your materials are the plastic barrel, the oil barrel, so if you don't have the request for discharge size, for example, for the shredder, the discharge size will be 10 centimeters. So if that discharge is okay for you, then we recommend the double shaft shredder. But most of clients will ask for very small discharge size, for example, 3 millimeter or 12 millimeter. Yeah, if so, we will recommend you to use the crusher, but not this crusher. For plastic, it will use the net crusher. For the mat crusher and the net crusher, the difference will be the blade. For this crusher, mat crusher, the blade will be the you can see that is hammer. You can see that is hammer. And for the net crusher, they will be the blade. So there are some difference. And I will show you the hammer head over there. But at this workshop, we don't have the sample of the net crusher. But if you want to know more about the net crusher, we can show you videos, and you can send us to the messages. Okay. Now let's go to over there, and we can show you the magnetic separator and the eddy current. Okay. You can see here is another resuction line, but at this line we don't equip with the double shaft shredder. But over there is a small model of double shaft shredder. 你们可以看到吗？在那边有一个小的撕碎机，小型的撕碎机，看不见？OK。Okay, so this is another resuction line for crusher resuction line, and at the side there are some raw materials. We are going to test the crusher. You can see this is the aluminum profile, yeah, and this part is the engine shell. Engine shell, not the shaft, and this part is the car rims. Yeah, they are all aluminum with the iron. So for all these parts, you can put them directly on this conveyor, and through this conveyor, it will go through this hammer crusher. This is the inlet. And then, yeah, through the high-speed rotate of the rotor, the discharges, the side materials will be discharged from at the bottom, and then drop down this conveyor. Okay. Yeah, this is the discharge size. We tested before. You can see that is the aluminum. And this is the plastic. Yeah, this is the plastic too. And yeah, another plastic. Okay. Yeah, this is the rubber. This is the rubber, and this is rubber too. Yeah, so you can see that through these discharges, it has the plastic, rubber, and metal, right? So, but it still has some iron. So the discharges from the crusher will go to this. This is the magnetic separator, and through this part, you can see that the discharges will go to this magnetic separator, and there is a roller. There is a roller, magnetic roller. You can see from this side, yeah. So the roller will rotate again, and the magnetic will be the airing will be discharged from this side, and then other parts, the non-iron and other metal and the plastic rubber will be discharged from this part. And also you can see that we equipped with two layers of vibrating screen, and you can see that it has a screen. So the bottom layer will be the powders, and the top layer will be the bigger size. And then, like I said, that at this part, it still has the metal, like the aluminum and the plastic rubber, right? So more people will want to separate the metal and the metal. So we will use this eddy current. And firstly, from this eddy current, it has two discharge outlets. You can see here, it has two outlets. And the left one will be the metal outlets, and the right one will be the plastic outlets. And we can go on this machine. Because of the area limitation, we didn't equip with the conveyor. But at your side, you can equip another conveyor through this vibrating screen. So the discharges will go to this. This is the vibrating screen too. Yeah, this is another vibrating screen. Its purpose is to make your materials very bulk. Because sometimes the metal and the plastic will be stick together. So through this vibrating, the all materials will be bulk, and it will be easy to separate them. And then after this vibrating screen, the materials will go to this part. And you can see that there has a board, and at this part, the metal and the non-metal will be separated through the magnesium. Magnesium. They are magnesium nature. Okay. So at this part, at the bottom of this part, we have the two outlets. Okay, that is another crushing line, and you may ask why we need to separate or crush the aluminum materials. You know, firstly, from shredding and crushing, firstly you can make them into small parts, so it will be easier for you to transport them, and maybe to reduce your transport cost. And secondly, after crushing them, you can use the eddy current and magnetic separator to remove the plastic, rubber, and the iron, and so on. So you will get relatively pure aluminum or other metals. So it will easier for you to sell them to the metal factory to melt them and get the metal ingot, or you can melt them directly to make the other metal product like the aluminum product. So that's why we need to use the shredder and crusher to recycle them. But if you have other materials that I didn't mention just now, you can send us inquiries. We will check with our technician and show you the scam. Okay. 还什么吗？还有什么吗？
一会儿是几步？它这是不是那个
我不太知道他们是那个铁锹是不是？你帮我问一下，看是不是铁锹还是不是？嗯。然后看现在是吧？哦，我就讲几个问题吧。
对
OK。
这样就干了。
Okay. And to recycling, to further shredder and crusher recycling, our client asked the many questions. First is, what is the price? That is a very common price and a common question. Actually, it's hard to see what is the price because the raw materials is different, the processing capacity is different, so we cannot see the price directly. So once you want to know the cost of the recycling line, you can send us your raw material and the pictures, and it will be better to have their dimensions and the processing capacity and all the requests that you want. So we will show you the exact solution and then quote you. That will be better. And that is the first question. Another question, what are the spare parts? Actually, the spare parts is very less for the shredder and crusher. Firstly, for the shredder, the spare parts are the blades. Normally, the lifespan of the blades are different. It all depends on your raw materials, but generally or averagely, its lifespan will be 6 months to 12 months. And we also have 12 months guarantee. So after you received our machine and it has some quality problem, actually it's no, because the shredder and crusher is our most mature machine. But in case that maybe you have some wrong operation about this machine, and we can send you the parts free, but not the spare parts. And for the metal crusher, its spare parts, it's the blade 2, you can see the hammer. So there has 2 sides hammer, and there is still one screen. The screen is also the spare parts, but its lifespan is very long, maybe longer than 1 year. So that is the second question. And 还有什么问题没有？完了，想不起来了。想别的问题没有？
没事，要想不起来，然后你就说呀，一会儿咱们可以试一下双头丝这个那个铁锹。
行。Later, in the workshop, we will test that double shaft shredder and the metal crusher. The scrap materials will be the iron, so you can see the effection, the shredding effection and the crushing effection. So let's go to over there. 然后我可以看一下它的那个锤破的刀，锤破的那个锤片、锤头，在那边。You can see this is a very hammer crusher, and it has a very small conveyor at the bottom. 看一下这边吧。See this part? This is the hammer in the crusher, in the metal crusher. And for different crusher, yeah, the metal says the hammer head will be different too. 是那边。行。你可以看一下这个料。这边。 that we are hanging the scrap iron to this conveyor. Actually, for this iron scrap, except the double shaft threader, it also can use the baler. If you have the same request, you can send us inquiries.你现在就这样试机吗？ For the double shaft threader, our normal configuration, that for the electric cabinet, we will use our Chinese #1 brand, Chint. And for the reducer, there are two kinds of reducer. For example, the rotary reducer and the GSY reducer. What kind of reducer we will equip with you? It depends on your raw materials too. And if you have request for the brand of the reducer, yeah, we can equip it to you too.你们需要多久啊？
我猜那工就10分钟吧。
Okay. Yeah, the test will be started in several minutes. see that this double shaft shredder is very big. So if you have other requests for maintenance, and we also can equip with you the safeguard to help you to be easier to maintain this shredder.
这会儿这个声音不大，没事不用静音。
那不一定，这是四 A 机还没开呢。
下减，就这样。下。 再等5分钟吧，1个小时。拿着那个最终的主料，然后讲一下，大致的讲两句，然后再去那个接口味就行。
从这儿开始讲吗？开始讲。
行吧。
Okay, you can see this is the discharges from the crusher, and I think you have looked at the raw materials length from the before the shredder, and this is the discharges. So you can see that the material has crushed into very small parts. And actually, for no matter what kind of materials they are, the working principle it will be same. And for the crusher, if you want bigger size, bigger discharge size, we can exchange the bottom spring for you. For example, this maybe is 5 centimeter, and if you want to 10 centimeter, we can exchange that spring into 10 centimeter, so you will get maybe longer one. Yeah, that is the quarter discharge. So let's go to yeah, that is the test. That is the test of today. If you have any questions about the plotter and the shredder, you can send us messages anytime, and we will reply you as soon as possible. And I suddenly remember that for the double shaft shredder, some people will ask if the car can be shredded. After for this question, if you have the car, you need to know that for the car, you need to know that the car body can be shredded, but without the chair, the gearbox, the beam, yeah, and engine. So after you removed all these parts, the car body can be shredded through this through a big shredder, but not this one. Anyway, I have some people will ask if the tire can be shredded too. Actually, for surely the shredder can be shred the tires, but firstly you need to know that there has the steel, the big steel in the tires. So before you put the tires into the double shaft shredder, it needs to remove first, and then it can go to this double shaft shredder. And also some people will have request for the discharge size. So you when you have the request, you need to tell us what is your tire diameter and what is your discharge request and the processing capacity, and we will show you the exact solution for you. Yeah. If you have any other question, you can send us messages, and you can follow up our YouTube accounts.
어, 非常完美。
哎呦我天，硬吞儿。
别检查啊！别检查。